This video we're going to make a beautiful white risotto, lemon, butter, elegant flavors with roasted tenderloin pork on top with Jamaican spices. Yeah? So let's start. Hey everyone, so in this video we're going to make something unique. Italian style risotto, but with Jamaican flavors. The pork is going to be marinated with jerk spices and sage, something nice to give a little bit more flavor to the tenderloin. And the risotto is going to be a little bit more simpler. Cream, butter and parm with lemon to elevate it. You know, the combination of both of them together with the spices, the leaniness of the pork itself and the fattiness of the risotto is going to be delicious. So let's start by marinating the pork, and after that work on the risotto. We have already a vegetable stock on the heat. You can make it with thyme, rosemary. I'm making it with rosemary, this one, to give it a little bit more earthy flavor. Onion, carrot and celery. Simple and easy. We still want to give flavor to the rice and not shortcut the process, yeah? So let's start with the tenderloin. Sometimes when you buy it, you can buy it with the ears, you know, of the tenderloin, the upper part of it, or without, yeah? But most of the time, as I notice here, and at least in Canada, yeah, they never take the silver skin off, yeah? So you should do it, or at least ask the butcher to do it for you. I don't mind to take it off, it's not so complicated of the job. So come closer, take a look. So we're going to start by taking the silver skin. You see, this part. We need to take it off because this part is usually chewy and it's not tender. First of all, take your knife, take all these fattiness areas that covers the silver skin, reveal it, yeah, you see it now, and with the knife just go under and start detaching it, shaving it. Just under with a knife and shave it. Usually it goes up until the middle of the tenderloin. So if you're taking a little bit of the meat out, it's okay, because with it you're taking also the silver skin, because it usually goes under the meat. Some of this fat with a knife, just shave it. And now it's clean. Now when you have the tenderloin clean, we're going to marinate it. Pork tenderloin, it's usually not with much flavor, so we want to give it some flavor. The jerk spices here with the sage, and we're going to add a little bit of garlic. We're going to make the meat delicious. We're going to start work on the risotto. In the middle of the process, we're going to start searing the pork, finishing it in the oven. For the marination, we're going to start with olive oil in a bowl, 1 clove of garlic, medium size, not too big, not too small. So we're going to crush it and we're going to chop it together with the sage. We want to make everything very fine, so it's going to actually marinate very well with the jerk spices and actually give nice flavor to the pork itself. So now we're going to add it to the olive oil and the jerk spices. Nice amount with pepper and salt. Add nice amount of salt because the salt here is going to actually give flavor also to the meat. We're going to add a touch of white wine, alcohol with the pork, especially white wine with pork, sage. I find it very nice, yeah? So mix everything, just add the pork and rub all the spices. Beautiful. Now we're going to let it marinate. Meantime, we're going to start work on the risotto itself. Meantime, we're waiting for the meat now to marinate. We can start work on the rice. So For the vegetables that we're going to cook the rice with, celery and white onion. That's it. Carrot I'm not going to add because it's going to color the risotto itself. The carrot here, it's in the vegetable stock. You don't need it. So, wine, salt, pepper we're not going to add because we want to keep it white. You know, it's not like a type of cacio pepe. So, let's start with olive oil and the vegetables. We're going to saute them. Don't give them too much color, give them just the, let them sweat a little bit, yeah? Release some of the juices and start sauteing. And the moment that we're going to start sauteing, we're going to add the rice. I'm doing it on 7, 8 out of 9. The stock, the vegetables, 7.5, yeah? So, when the vegetables nicely sauteed, let's add the rice and keep sauteing it. Beautiful. We can already add salt, nice amount, don't be shy, yeah? Rice usually absorbs salt and flavor, so you need to give it a little bit extra to be exact on the point. We can add, first of all, the wine. We're going to let the wine first evaporate, then we're going to start adding the vegetable stock. And just to let you know, all the ingredients and the method of cooking are in the description below. So, whenever you have time, just check it out. Also, if you find this video a little bit useful, joyful, nice, give it a thumbs up, yeah? For the encouragement and for letting me know. When all the wine is evaporated, we're going to start adding the stock. 2 ladles, just the liquid. You can do even 2.5. Here it's become a little bit tricky. When all the stock evaporated or been absorbed into the rice, yeah? Second time, we're not going to add the vegetable stock. We're going to add the cream. Cream, room temperature, not cold, but not too hot also, because if we're going to add too hot, it's going to start sticking to the bottom of the pan and it's going to be like sometimes disaster. What I know, room temperature, beautiful. So, add it and mix it. We're going to add ladle of vegetable stock. We're going to flip them, pan in front so you can see. Risotto on the back, it's still working, 6, 7 out of 9. We're going to continue stirring it from time to time, but letting it work. Meantime, we're going to start searing the tenderloin, putting it into the oven. Oven already preheated to 200 degrees Celsius or 370 Fahrenheit. So, let's sear the pork. Make sure to roast the tenderloin from all sides, so it's going to be nice, and also keep the round shape also, yeah? And from time to time, don't forget about the risotto, yeah? Mix it, and if all the stock evaporated, add another 1.5 ladle, yeah? When the tenderloin nicely roasted, take it all. Assuming you have a pan that is heat resistant in the oven, put it in the oven. For the risotto, when it's almost done, what we will do, first of all, taste it for salt, yeah? Beautiful. So, turn off the heat and add all the butter. Incorporate everything together, and when all the butter is already melted, we're going to add the parm. At the moment when you add the parm, take the pot from the heat straight away and mix it until everything is incorporating very nice. Also, we're going to add the lemon zest. Beautiful. Mix it together. Very nice. Make sure to taste it again. Salt, pepper, if you need more, lemon. When everything is done, just time. Let's go with plate. We have the risotto here. We have the pork. The pork is already rested. Just take it out of the oven. Give it 3-4 minutes to rest. Chill down with all the juices that are inside. Be absorbed back to the meat. Now, just time to slice it. So, we're going to serve it, the risotto, with the pork, with a small salad on top, just for the freshness of celery. Just take a peeler, peel one stem of celery, olive oil, salt, yeah, if you want a little bit pepper, and squeeze lemon juice. Beautiful. This how you make simple risotto, Italian style with Jamaican flavors. So, let me know in the comments below how you find it out. Also, how you like to eat your pork, you know, if it's with rice, potatoes, or maybe something different. In the comments below. Also, give it a thumbs up and see you next week. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Andre. This is ThinkOFood.